real clear, get right, a mindset and action. We got to jump into the action. So I am going to talk about a program that we call us Bold. Turn to your neighbor and go, they're always selling Bold to us. Yes. Bold is a program. So if you're on the ALC and you raised your hand, come on up because I want you to hear it from agents who are on the ALC and are going to take Bold. Tara's coming too because Tara's going to be Israel's fill-in since he couldn't be there. She's going to join. And I just want you to hear a little bit of the perspective from agents who have taken it consistently over time. The comment we got this week, as somebody said, is, oh, I've taken Bold for been there, done that. And I'm like, whoa, we're missing the whole point of this program. I strive, this is me personally, work really hard to bring in the best Bold coaches in our system. Right? This is the David Jones. Cody Gibson has volunteered to raise his hand. He has not done it, but he's doing several now, but he has not done a Bold in Houston and never in this location. Because we're bringing the best that we can in tough times. And that's what champions do. They get in that environment and they really tackle it. So for perspective, tell us a little bit of who you are, real short, like what you did in the ALC minute. That was fantastic, right? And give us a little. It's all good.
You can't
I can't, but I'm the leader and I got the clickers. I get to talk a lot. So tell us a little bit of who you are and how many times you've been in Bold.
Go ahead, you may start.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Tara
Karine is listening.
Flores.
Karine, get up here.
You're signed up for Bold, right?
Yeah, look at that.
Okay, there she goes.
I'm Tara Flores with the Flores home team. I'm Israel's wife. And this will be my 9th time to take Bold.
And how long you been in the business?
I've been in the business since 2015. So I'm in my 9th year. Now this will be my 9th time. And every time I take it, I get something new from it. And I'm going to say, if you have never taken it before, this is your opportunity to set the foundation for your business. They will teach you everything you need to know for your foundation of your business. I highly, highly recommend that you take it.
Okay.
I'm Pam Shockey and I'm Bold.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you.
I've been with Keller Williams 23 years in real estate over 30. This is probably like my 6th time to take Bold. But I think each time you learn something new, it pushes you a little bit further. I don't usually have issues with being Bold, but this regards to real estate. If you don't have any listings, there's no reason you shouldn't be taking Bold because it's going to push you to ask for business.
Good.
Sapana.
I'm Sapana. I've been here 5 years.
And she's Bold.
And I'm the boldest. She just said I was bold. I'm the boldest. This is my 5th year, and I have taken Bold 7 times, sometimes twice a year. I highly encourage you, if you have the time to take Bold,
Make the time.
make the time to take Bold, because what it's going to do for your business, yes, it's great for the newcomers, because the entire 7 chapters is going to go through what you should be doing as an agent on a daily basis. Okay. Why it's also great for people who are already in the business and producing is because you learn something new every single time. And Cody Gibson, you guys, is teaching. Okay. This guy is amazing. When I had just started and pandemic had started, he was one of the ones who did Bold online. He's an amazing person. And I think this is the very first time we're having him in Texas. He usually doesn't come to our region. So you should not miss the opportunity to take this Bold. And on top of that, Chad reimburses you while you're in Bold and you are taking these classes. If you get a listing, if you get a buyer under contract and they close, you get $200 back for each transaction. So it's kind of free if you're doing what they tell you to do in Bold. Okay. Now, what I'm sorry. Yeah, they reimburse.
Yeah.
So it's cost $7.99, but each transaction you're able to get $200 back. And the day you sign up, it starts counting. So, don't even think about it, really, seriously. Why do I take it all the time? I always say, oh, hey, I'm not going to take it next time. I always take it. I don't even know why I say that, because it reminds you of the things you need to do. Unless you have a coach every day telling you, please go do this, then you need to take Bold. Because the Bold will make you a little bit stronger as an agent. It's going to take you out of the box that you're in. It's going to help you think outside the box. Like, okay, I don't just need to do this. I need to do this on a daily basis. And you will get the results. You might not get them in bold if it's your first or second time, but in 6 months, you will see the results of bold in your business. VI transactions, VI closings. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I think she said everything I wanted to say. Actually, for my first 4 year, I regretted I did not take bold because, and since the office promoted so much, I was just trying my first time, and I was out of place. So much you learn, and I was lost. Why do I need to get so many contacts? So, but it builds up, right? Your business, because any business is a building business. So you might not have, any transaction, when you get all those new contacts, but it's a practice.
Yeah,
So-
but Bold had a different impact on you initially, right?
Yeah.
Bold had an impact on you on your fitness journey, right?
Not on
Share
my
that.
business, my fitness, my life, and everything. Especially my mind is really, I think both should be taught in classroom, should be taught in even elementary classroom. All this mindset, I'm so sad that even both keep saying, mindset should be taught right when a baby is raised, right? So it's very important. By now I already have 4 transaction cover up my bowl. So
So yeah, you already signed up. She already had it covered. All right. So I'll tell her fitness journey because I think it's really important. Was she jumped in the Bold and she's very fit, by the way, right? Worked on a very percentage of body fat that was probably kind of a little crazy how low it was. And all she did when she was in the middle of Bold is she applied the principles to her fitness. And then she woke up one day and said, I just need to apply the same principles and discipline to my business. And you did. And what happened to your business?
and I grew 300% last year.
Absolutely. So the impact is the whole person and the mindset along the way. Okay. So just be last moment here while you guys are up here. Just be real, right? Is the first tactic is get real, get right, mindset and action, not just bold, but what do you know that needs to be done right now in your business for you to not just survive, but to thrive?
For one
Go
of
ahead.
us, I'm gonna say, Bold is really big on mindset, and I think for me, mindset, it starts right there. Like they will get your mind right to do the things you're supposed to do to move forward and feel comfortable. I think my mindset is so important. because
But
if
you already know what to do.
I know, but if my mindset's not right, then I won't do it.
That's why you go back every year. Okay.
Right.
What else? Add to that. Be real.
I think everyone is living in the complexity. We feel like, why do I need to do this? What my life will change if I do a little more, right? So we always forget about what is my big goal? Why am I doing this? Why do I need to make phone call every day? But just enjoy the process. The more you do, that's how successful people being successful because they enjoy the process. For the first few months, you might feel like I don't feel like doing, but the more you do and you see the result will propel you to the next level.
Okay,
That's what it
Good.
that's good.
What else?
I definitely think if you put in the work, you're gonna see the results. I did get 4 transactions during Bold last year, so I did get reimbursed. But I think just that little bit of positivity fuels you for wanting more. And it's not just about the monetary, it's about, helping people. It's about, being top of the market, beating out the competition. But also it's like, embarrassment is short-lived. If you're embarrassed to make a phone call, it won't last long. Just pick up the phone.
Okay, mine is, I'm not embarrassed. I just don't like making phone calls, but I think my thing is, with Bold, what's going to happen to you is right now we're in a market, it's getting a little harder out there. Okay, nobody wants to list their home because they don't know where they want to move. With Bold, you're going to learn, okay, the mindset, you need to go in with a mindset that, hey, I'm not going to just go and go through these and not do my homework. But for me, it's always about, I can never handle more than so much at a time. Like I get this many listings. I'm like, okay, this is enough. This is too much. I'm going crazy. Bold will remind you that you need to do it consistently, not just, don't just say no to business. Sometimes when a phone call comes, you're too busy, you can't handle it. Yes, you can pass it on to someone else, but Bold will teach you, you need to be consistent on a daily basis. Okay, like you, even if you don't want to, some days you've got, like, I've got a child sick this morning. She didn't get to school until later when she started feeling better. So like, my whole morning was shot. Like Bold will tell you, no matter what, these activities must be done every day. You figure out what time it is. If it didn't work for you in the morning, do it in the afternoon, but they need to be done. They cannot be ignored. And that's how you build a business. You're not just after that one transaction. Sorry. You're not after that one transaction. I have an inspection going on right now. You're after building a business. You're out there. There's a lot of people who need your help. They don't even know who you are. Okay. They pick up the phone. Sometimes they go to Google, they go to Zillow and they find a person, but you might even know that person. They don't even know you're a real estate agent. That happens. Okay. They don't know because you didn't tell them. So Bold is going to tell you to do those activities. He's going to go through, you're going to get this big old book. You can start reading ahead if you're,
It's not that big.
well, it's not that big. It's not that big anymore. They have revised it, but it's going to teach you what you need to do on a daily basis. And I think that I have changed quite a bit because of Bold and of course, because of chat too, but like I am getting a lot more consistent on white duties, which I never used to be that way. Yes.
All right, good stuff. All right. Thank you guys so much. Give them a round of applause for coming up. I gotta touch on a few things. The market center makes no monetary gain for us to get you guys in Bold. We don't make money off of it, by the way. In fact, it actually costs us money and we reimburse you. Now, our ultimate goal is to get you into production. And if we do, yes, we make money. So that's number one. Why is there a charge of $7.99? Fascinating. Back when we had Harvey, right? We actually had a free Bold here. KWRI says, look, we're going to offer you a free Bold in moments. And we hosted one here for a free Bold. Anybody attend that free Bold, if you remember, during Harvey? Okay, interesting. The participation, the show up was high. People showed up every week. And they brought in a different Bold coach each week. In fact, Diana Kokoska, who's the author of Bold, she actually showed up as well. Do you want to know what happened with production? Yeah, very little. There was no movement on production. It actually fascinated because people weren't committed to the process. So the $7.99 is to make sure that you show up and you commit to it. If that number is too high and you need to figure out a way, start having some conversations now with people to go, hey, look, I need to have it. If you have a car right now and it's your way to get around and the transmission goes out and you don't have any money, what do? You figure out how to way to go get the money. This is one of those ideas as well, to sacrifice some other ways and put into it and show up and commit to the process. It will be highly effective. We are not having it at this location because we need a bigger space to host the 3 offices. So it will be at basically the Beltway and I-10. It starts at 9 o'clock and it ends at 2:30. It's not that hard to get to that location. And actually, it's better for you to get out of this location and go to a spot and be really focused on learning and being all in. So I want to make sure that we're really clear on it. If you're not sure you know anything about it, the first step is no charge. You'll get great value out of just showing up on that location. Make sure that you sign up for that as well. But don't sign up for it if you're not going to attend, because we'll buy you lunch. We'll have you a seat. We'll make sure that you're there and have a spot. Any questions that we have? Can I speak with more passion? I passion because I truly believe in Bold. It has made a major impact on me. And I could tell you the Bolds that I took and had or was all in. I can tell you the location that it was a game changer in the trajectory of my life and the business what I have today. It was because of a Bold. I did things that I didn't think I would and was uncomfortable with. And what did I do? The activities that were necessary. Left on our own, we just struggle at it, right? Collectively in a group and we show up, we just get more done. There's just a way about it. I was listening, anybody listen to a lot of podcasts? I was listening to a podcast on Business Wars. You ever listen to Business War? And they were talking about the weight loss industry. No, weight loss industry is a huge industry. And it talked about the founder of Weight Watchers. And the Weight Watchers lady, I don't even know her name. Anybody know her name? Fantastic story if you hadn't listened to it. But what she discovered is she went to an obese clinic when she was overweight, and they showed up there, and the person weighing her in was some skinny, she had other choice words for her. They were not pleasant, and would weigh her in and didn't know the struggle. So she just created a group to get together, and they were just real about their journey and where they were. And she didn't charge. Before she knew it, she had multiple people coming, and the person says, you have a business model. Because when we do things together, where we're real and where we are, it just helps us have greater success. And that's what bold is. We're in the room together, and people are out there and they're really getting after it. And nobody gets an easy button, by the way. We all got to put in the work. And then you have a track record of a coach who's put in the work, who's coached people, and he's challenging himself today in a business of expanding and going to multiple locations. That's what you want to be around. And you want everybody in. Okay, questions or ahas?